Oh, good Lord, boys. Welcome to the stream. It's Friday. Business has been picking up. I was on my phone doing business. Good God. But that's a good reason. That's a good problem. Welcome to the Friday stream. It is me, Shovel, here with Precious Juggalos right there. The live stream where I paint Juggalo stuff. And today we're going to continue working on the Cherubs, the Juggalo Cherubs, Part 2. I've painted one of these before. I'm painting another one again. This one is just a little different from the last one. Also, if you hear a lot of those noises and screaming and basic girl noises, yeah, there's a birthday party in my house, and we've got little girls. Well, not little. We've got some girls coming over to hang out with my youngest daughter, have a sleepover, and hoot and holler. So prepare for that. Anyway, what's up, JR and Wiggles and Brian? Thank you so much for being here. Good God, it's noisy. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Wiggles. I'll let her know you said it. Yeah, guests are definitely arriving right now, so that's perfect timing. Super excited for that noise. Anyway, yeah, so like I said, things are picking up. I've been selling pieces. I'm not like sold out or anything, but it's enough that I'm like I have to manage a lot of messages right now. I keep getting messages from folks asking about things, but anyway, it's my daughter's birthday, JR. She's having a birthday party at the house, and it's kicking off right now. Apparently, right as my stream starts, so it's perfect timing. It is a beautiful day, Brian. You are correct, and I wish I could go to the beach. This will be an interesting day. All right, so anyway, I'll let you guys chat and catch up. Let me get myself put together here, because like I said, I was screwing around on my phone, doing some other stuff. Didn't really prepare myself for painting. And today, I'm not even drinking Faygo. I'm not drinking lemonade, nothing, because I had a giant Pepsi this morning and another giant Coke for lunch. So I am well over my threshold. Plus, we're going to have cake and ice cream after this. So yeah, we're going with just water, standard tap water out of the Kansas City tap. So there's plenty of nutrients in there. Lots of, minerals, I guess. Anyway, if you're from the Midwest, you know what I'm talking about. So whoop whoop, y'all. Welcome to the stream. We are 5 minutes in. Let's get to work, shall we? I think we shall. Man, it sounds like I'm in the keel of a pirate ship. Is that what it's called? The thing inside the whatever. You hear all that creaking and anyway, whatever. Shut up and paint. Okay, here we go. Man, seriously, I'm jealous. It's a nice day in Kansas City right now, too. The sun's out. It's really windy. I guess it's blowing in some good weather. It's not exactly hot, but it's warm enough that I had the windows down while I was driving. One second. Let me do one last thing on my phone, and I'll be painting. I promise. This is a painting show, so I probably ought to paint at some point. Okay. Sorry about that. See you, Brian. Have a good one, dude. Love you, man. I'm glad you're feeling better. Enjoy the beach. Okay. What did I do with my paintbrush? I'm all discombobulated now. Get yourself together, shovel. Come on, man. Alright. I didn't even shake my paint. Here we go. Oh, dang. Oh. There's a dried gloopy gloop in my my paint thing here. Let me get that out of there. Let me get some tweezers. This is the stuff that Bob Ross would do off screen. He probably wouldn't do this in his episode. But you can watch me do it. Because this is what it's all about. This is how I end up getting my clean looking paint. By keeping my paint clean. Wiggles knows what I'm talking about. He's quickly learning. If you want a clean product, you gotta have clean tools and a clean work area. Alright, here we go. So, if I remember right, we were doing Shaggy on this side, Violent J on this side. Right? Right. I don't know if I'm asking or telling. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm so I've got so many things running through my head. Shut up and paint. How's everybody else doing? I don't know if I ever ask that. I should be a better host. I scare everybody off? You all got quiet now. Dude, when you posted that you were walking into Sweetwater, I was pretty jealous. That's a spot where I could probably just spend a day. Does that feel like it's in the wrong spot? It is. Look at that. Dang, man. Totally in the wrong spot. It's too far in. Daggum it. It's all good. We'll just go to this side a little bit. And if need be, I'll come back with white. Or it'll just be an extra wide little box. Little black box. Boy, I think it could go that way a little more. What's up, David? Oh, sounds like another party attendee is walking into the house right now. Oh, man. $20 is $20. That's better than Smokey on Trailer Park Boys, isn't it, JR? He'll do it for cheeseburgers or Dairy Queen coupons. Or the King of Donair, I think, was another one he would take coupons to. Was it Dairy Queen? Does that sound right? That still feels like it's too far in, doesn't it? Let's do one more stripe on the outside here. Obviously, it will not be this fat when I'm done with it. I'm just clearly started in the wrong spot. I don't know why I'm squaring off that edge. I'm gonna overpaint that anyway. Man's gotta eat. That's right. Man's gotta eat. Then Leahy makes him the cheeseburger out of an old Blue Jay. Oh, wow. Yeah, I could understand feeling like a bit of a streetwalker. I always feel weird asking for money. Even when it's for like the best cause, I still feel weird. Not a keel, it's a hole. I'm in the hull of a pirate ship is what it sounds like. Just need them to start singing sea shanties. Speaking of JR, when the whole sea shanty thing was a trend, did you ever see the one that Trailer Park Boys put out? They did one, and it was actually pretty good. I think it was about kitties, if I remember right. And rum, of course. Julian does like his rum. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but the guy that plays Bubbles he's definitely a pretty talented musician. And like I said before, it runs in his family. There's a little bit of trivia. His cousin is Snow. The the white guy that everybody thought was a black guy that did reggae rap, famous for the song Informer. Yeah, Mike, oh, man. Oh. It's gonna bother me. Dang, I gotta look it up. Mike Smith. The easiest last name ever, and I had to look that up. Alright, so let me do away with that bit of black and make sure that I've finally got this thing squared away and center where it should be. I don't remember having this problem on the other one, but I definitely started it way too far to one side. Obviously, it'll take more than one coat. Okay. I know it's not completely gone. You can still see the ghost of the black, but that is 1,000% better than where it started. That is where it should be. Man, I have never done that before where I got so off kilter. Let me take a tap water break. Ugh, yep. That does not hit the same. All right. Let's get back to business here. Now that we have an anchor in our paint here, we can make some better decisions with the remainder of the Violent J paint here. So square it up. That should be about right. I did not get all the water out of my brush. Obviously, this black is thin. It's so weird looking up and off to the side into my monitor to see what this looks like from straight up is actually really helpful for the whole painting process. Unintended happenstance, but I like it. It's helpful. Actually, try to pull some more water out of my brush. Man, y'all are kind of quiet today. I mean, doesn't hurt my feelings. It's just, it's Friday. I figured you guys would be bouncing off the walls. Is that lined up? That is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I think I need to go a little lower. Oh, well then yeah, JR. You got your kid typing for you? Good grief. Happy Friday, David. Can tell you're off duty. Clock out from one job to clock into the other. Oh, we get a grown-up representing JR. Well, hey, JR's wife. Whoop whoop. Thanks for typing. I don't think that's quite thick enough yet, is it? It kind of looks alright on the screen, but I don't think it is. Let's see. Let's try something here. Just a thin little extra strip. Yeah, I think this will pull it together. There, I think that should do it. That should do the trick. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I also think it'll look a little bit better once it's all in context and the rest of the face is full. You know what I'm remembering right now is painting the last one, getting down into where the two faces kind of squish together. Gets really awkward. Not looking forward to that. Gets real weird real fast. Let me switch over to white again since it's dry. And we'll get that sorted out. Completely erase my mistake there. Wiggles, this is why when you're painting, I'll say in the chat, don't wipe it off. Like, if you make a mistake when it comes to painting like this, just let it be. If you try to, try to wipe it off or clean it off or whatever, it'll usually end up making matters worse. It's better just to let it dry and just repaint. Not that big a deal. And it's not like this paint is like super thick or anything, super dense. So nobody's going to notice that there's a couple extra layers in a spot. I mean, maybe if you don't do any blending, they would notice, but okay, there's another little coat of white. Looks like we might need to do one or two more to really make it disappear. So, a funny thing happened today on social media. A lot of funny things have been happening. A lady reached out to me that she paints precious moments also. Like, it's like a TikTok trend or whatever, but she paints them as well. And she had actually had interaction with somebody that was asking her if she could do a Juggalo version of one, and she had no idea what to do. Like, she's familiar with Juggalos, but she didn't know how to, like, make one look good. So then she ran across me, and so she asked me, "Hey, is it okay if I share your shop with this guy?" Like, yeah, that's the whole point, dude. Oh man, Don't Be a Menace. Classic. I haven't watched that in forever. I've got that on DVD too. I need to pop that in. I probably haven't watched that since like the year 2000. Okay, let's see. Let's get this squared up again. But that's an excellent reference, Wiggles. You get bonus points today. My youngest daughter is turning 12. Or actually, today, she turned 12. So I have a 16-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a soon-to-be 14-year-old. This is birthday season. All the kids have a birthday in the winter. JR, does that mean I have to stop talking? Do you have a important message coming in? Oh, no, I'm an idiot. That's menace. Message. I'll tell her you said so, David. And she'll say, who? And I'll say, the fireman. And she'll say, oh. That's basically the conversation we have every time. So a little background on David. He's got a craft project going on right now too. He's doing a big repaint of a Fisher-Price castle, like a kid's playset castle, and repainting it to look like more realistic, so that it can be a D&D screen. So he's been chatting with me about how to paint stuff, because for some reason he thinks I'm a pro, which I'm definitely not that. But it's been nice to have somebody to talk crafty stuff with. I just messed that up. That's alright. I'll fix that. Ain't no thing. Talking shop, that's right. Yeah, I got the reference too, boys. It took me a second. I wasn't in the headspace. Man, I'm really struggling with these little rectangles. I don't think I've ever had so many problems with them before. And in the meantime, I hadn't really ever thought about painting a Fisher-Price castle into a, I don't want to say hyper-realistic, but a more realistic castle for that purpose. But I am now, because my oldest daughter is a D&D dungeon master, so she would definitely make use of one. Oh, Wiggles. It's a rough night for me. What time do you think you'll start? Like 10 o'clock my time again? 10 Central? That needs to be a little taller to be in scale with the other one. Oh my gosh. I think I'm rushing myself is the problem. I don't usually have this many mistakes. I'll try. I mean, I'll either way I can pay attention to Discord, but I'll try to be in the stream too. But it might be I might be doing it at the same time I'm doing something else. But yeah, I'll help any way I can for sure. I'm telling you, dude, I make mistakes all the time. Usually not this many. Today is an exceptional mistake day. So mark this day down on your calendar. This is Shovel's biggest day full of mistakes on stream. Actually, the worst would have been if I had been streaming the one time that I broke the precious moment that I was working on. That was a rough day. I almost quit entirely that day. Yeah, Juggles. Ugh. Wiggles. Put the link in the chat, and David will try to pop in. Wiggles is going to put a link in the chat for his channel. He streams craft projects as well. I don't think that's thick enough. I think the other one is thicker. Heyo. And that's our first That's What She Said. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. I feel like the other one is a little thicker, but I think I know how to get that. Is it a full moon? Yeah, there you go. That link is to Wiggles. He's got a couple of YouTube channels, but he just started one that's completely dedicated to Juggalo stuff, and he does... Well, I assume it's on the... Well, yeah, because that's the account that you're on in the chat right now. Yeah. So yeah, so there you go. Oh, nice. Well, I would hope that your coworker that actually asked you to do the skull participates in the stream, because that would actually be helpful. Like, that was kind of nice the other day when I was able to ask JR about the blood splatter on his piece. Oh, yeah, your stream too. God dang, boys. Friday nights, man. So much stuff going on. Yeah, I already told my my gaming team that I probably won't be available tonight because of everything. All that to say, I won't be streaming on my other channel with Hell Let Loose, the video game I play. Not that I've ever mentioned that in this stream before, but I do have another channel. Okay. Let's get the white back out, and let's put another coat here, and then let's try to fix that corner. That corner got a little wonky. Hey, JR, or JR's wife, did you ever get the OBS stuff sorted out for your, for what you're wanting to do? Not that I'm an expert at all, I'm not. But just curious, out of curiosity. I'm trying to get better with OBS and working on it. Thanks, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna try anyway, but between daughter's birthday and the Precious Juggalos thing, it really is picking up. So, yeah, I'm super happy. I'm not complaining whatsoever. But you know, some pressure comes with that. There's like added I don't know, well, not responsibilities even, just tasks, I guess. Like, even that was right before I started streaming. Part of the reason why I was late was there was literally a moment there where I was just like the notifications were like bing, 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 bing. Like, I just got hit by like 7 notifications all at once, and it was all people talking about Precious Juggalos. So it was weird. So if this ever does go viral, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll end up putting you boys to work. I was waiting for you to post that. So Wiggles just posted a link in the chat. There is a Discord server for Juggalos. If you are into Juggalo culture, or just interested in Juggalo culture, or just basically like what you're seeing and hearing and interacting with here, click on that link, join that server. Also, as an added bonus, I just actually announced it in the server today that any member of the server gets a special discount in my shop. There's a coupon code that's only accessible in that Discord server. So if you want to buy one of my things for a discounted rate, it would be worth it to click on that link and join the server. It's free to do, and it'll save you money. And buy them now, because they're starting to move. And I think I've said it before, it's a matter of supply and demand. My pricing is pretty low now by comparison to some other folks that do similar things. Nobody else really paints Juggalos like this. But if demand continues to go up, my pricing will probably reflect that. So I don't know that I can crank these out fast enough to keep up with demand. And that is what a free market economy looks like. Yeah, that's definitely going to take another coat. There's still a ghost there. But I think I did the little bit I did on that rectangle below this eye, I think squared it up a little better. There's a contour to the cheek that might make it look a little wonky on the screen. But I think for a first pass, I think those are good rectangles, in my opinion. I do like how the unpainted eyes are just creepy. I'm digging that. I like that look. That's a cool look. I like it. Just gonna slop a little more white paint on here real quick before I move on. Next, I think I'll work on the circle on the nose, or dot on the nose. There we go. Clean my brush. Yeah, good question, Wiggles. I used, hold on one sec, I'll clean it off and then I'll zoom the camera in and I'll show you the brush. So I used a flat brush, is what it's called. Or like a chisel tip. Yeah. So there it is. It's a real flat, squared tip. And that was a number 2, the size. So I didn't use anything to fill it in. And I have various sizes. Like, that's a big ol' honker. It's a size 9. There it is. But yeah, so I have a whole set of these in all the different sizes. And I bought it specifically because of these. it definitely helps with making square corners. And it, because it's square, I can go into the corner and pull down, and it makes a nice clean line. So that's how I do it. That's what works for me. But also because of the tip, you don't have to paint flat, like with the entire tip down. Sometimes I just paint with the corner of the tip. So instead of painting like this, I'll paint on the edge like that. So it's more like a pencil tip. But that's more of just me being lazy and not wanting to switch brushes constantly, because I do have like a brush like this that looks more like traditional. That's got a nice point to it. This one's actually an older brush, and remember when I talked before about the conditioning, putting that hair product in to stiffen it up? That's what's going on there. And that's why it's got such a good tip. Enough about tips. We are dangerously close to another "that's what she said." Excuse me. So yeah, I have a variety of paintbrushes for a variety of purposes. So, that being said, I am going to switch brushes for the nose. Actually, that's a little played out. I don't know about that one. No, it'll probably be the best. Alright. Circle on the nose. And I know I've said before, it's all about the tools when it comes to painting. Obviously, you can get brushes that you can manipulate a lot of ways. But there's always the perfect brush for every situation. It's kind of like, if you're a general contractor on a house, there's just a simple framing hammer, a basic framing hammer, and then they come in several different weights, and there's a preference to things, but then there's also the different weights help in different instances. And then there are obviously a lot of different types of hammers for different things. Yeah. So you can do all things with one hammer, but if you want it to go easier, you want to get several different hammers for framing out a house and doing everything else, building a house. Anyway, that's a big analogy, but it fits, I promise. And JR, at some point, we've all done it for the nookie. Man, it's like the paint is chunky. This circle is not. Turn it around real quick. Like that. Can I get back to work? I think that circle needs to be bigger. I think that's too small. That's out of proportion. Since those rectangles are so big, I think the circle needs to be a little bigger. Man, this brush ain't getting it done. We're putting that away. That brush is going to get me in trouble. Let's go to... There we go. I feel like there's chunks in this. Yep, there definitely is. Now, let me try to clean that out there. All right, here we go. For real now, take two. Circle on the nose. Oh, hey, Wiggles, while I got you. So you don't mind if I use your reaction video when you unboxed your Juggalo Cherubs in a video, right? Like, that wouldn't bother you? I would link your channel as well. But I think it's a real cool way to, like, end my video about the whole creation and then how it ended up in the hands of a happy customer. Which I started editing that thing yesterday. Way too late. I stayed up way too late screwing around with editing video. But man, there is so much footage. I didn't realize how many live streams I spent working on that thing. And I think I said it in your stream. I think it was like 15 hours, which is insane. Cool. Awesome. I figured it was that way. And, you know, same. I don't know what good any of my stuff would do for you, but you're welcome to it. But yeah, like I said, I'll definitely link Dreadlock Juggalo in my video. Yeah. And you're doing exactly what I hoped with it. Like, having it in the background of your stuff. Like, I mean, it's just going to be there anyway because it's on your wall. But having that piece being in the background, it just, I don't know. I love seeing it. Really, really like that piece. And I'm glad you have it, not just some stranger. Gosh, there's straight up chunks in this paint. Come on. That's frustrating. Okay, let's see if we can't fix this. Oh, that's gonna be hard. And that's what she said. There we go. Now it's coming together. Now it's looking like a clean circle. Not a perfect circle, but it's a circle. Jimmy, what's up, dude? Jimmy, you know what? This is long overdue. One sec. Jimmy. Welcome to the party. You got your wrench. Putting you to work. Jimmy is now a moderator. Yeah. I appreciate that, Wiggles. There we go. All right. I think I'm going to stop playing with that, and we'll call that a first pass. That looks like it's offset, doesn't it? Unless I hold it that way. Let me look at that. It is. It is offset. Golly. Man, somebody had too much soda today. That's the problem. I ain't thinking straight. So, speaking of soda and overconsumption of soda, have you guys ever heard of there's a condition in the Appalachians that's actually called Mountain Dew mouth? And it's because that's like literally all a lot of people drink in the Appalachian region, and because of it, their teeth just flat out rot out, and they lose their teeth, and it's known as Mountain Dew mouth. Yeah. Yeah, give Jimmy that wrench. What I like about Jimmy, his positivity, dude. And then there's JR. JR keeping it sleazy. Oh, let me switch tools here. There, that was the problem. I should have done that from the beginning. Come on. Shovel. Get it together, dude. Here I am lecturing Wiggles about using the right tools for the right job. I should practice what I preach. All right, there we go. And now my brush is dry. Okay, does that sort out the centering issue? Let's hold it. That's way better, but I think it's still slightly to the inside. I think I need to do just a little more to the outside. Later, Wiggles. Always good to see you, brother. Yeah, I heard about Mountain Dew mouth from a public health nurse is where I heard it from. She had done like a internship or whatever out that way, and she wasn't really aware of it. And they have like entire ad campaigns and stuff against Mountain Dew mouth, like you know, we have like campaigns against underage smoking or whatever. They have to have commercials on TV for Don't drink too much Mountain Dew. Yeah, we do got meth mouth here. That is correct, JR. Dude, I used to live in Joplin, Missouri. I know about some meth mouth. I lived in a neighborhood where I'd say once a month there were mysterious fires in different people's garages throughout like a, I don't know, 3 or 4 block radius of the house I was renting. There. Now I think it's starting to look like a proper violent J. Jimmy's getting dentures. Get out of town, man. Are you getting the, what are they? The kind where it's like a permanent install? Like they drill the studs into your jaw and all that? Or the, I guess you don't have to talk about it. It's just, I don't know. I get curious about weird things. Excuse me. All right, before I get going on some more black, we are right at the 5:30 time. So, I'm going to clean this brush. I'm going to get my white back out to do one more coat here. And hopefully that'll finally fix that issue. And while I'm doing that, we'll go ahead and do our close routine. So first thing I gotta do, I gotta shout out everybody that was in the chat today. Starts with JR and Jimmy and Wiggles. All three of you were you were in the chat before I was, because I started late. Then of course David was here. And I think that was it, actually. Now that I think about it, it's just the 4 of y'all. Which is totally fine by me, because I like you guys. But yeah, so if you enjoyed what you saw today, or what you're watching later, because I, oddly enough, get a lot of views after the fact, I'll be doing this again on Monday. I probably won't do a random Saturday stream this weekend. Just got too much going on. But I'll definitely be back Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel, 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time every Monday through Friday, right here on Precious Juggalos here on YouTube. JR just did me the solid of dropping a link to my shop in the chat. If you like what you're seeing, I know it's not all there yet, but at least it's giving you an idea of what I do. Click on that link, pop into my shop, do it now sooner than later, because things are starting to move. And pick up a piece, or just check them out. Just see what I make, because it might inspire you to do something similar, and that's just as cool. That's what got Wiggles into painting all kinds of weird stuff now. Because he saw me doing it. And it's not like this is an original idea. Repainting things, I think that's just a thing humans have been doing since the dawn of time. It's just repurposing things. That's what we do. So yeah, what was I saying? Shop. You can go to the shop. If you want a discount on that shop, like I said before, there's a link in the chat somewhere to a Discord server for Juggalos, by Juggalos. You're welcome to join it. You don't have to be a Juggalo. And on that server, you can find a coupon code for my shop so you can save a little extra cash on something you might be interested in. Also, if you're in my shop, the price that you see on any piece in there is the price you're going to pay. I don't charge for shipping. I don't charge taxes. I don't charge any of that stuff. I eat it all. So if you see a piece that's $30, you are paying $30. That's it. Flat out. I don't screw around with all that extra stuff. It's too confusing, and it's not fair to anybody. So it's just a flat fee. Yeah, and then I'll send it to you. If you see something in the stream that I'm working on that you like, message me, and we can work something out before I add it to the shop. I'm fine with that. I've done it more than once already. That's totally fine. It saves me a little bit because the shop takes their fee, obviously. So it's better for me, and cool for you, because then you can interact with me while I'm creating it, and tell me what you do or don't like, or what you prefer, or whatever. We can talk about it live in person while I paint, which is rad. Where else can you get that? Couldn't do that with Bob Ross. Suck it, Bob. Anyway, I'm also on a lot of social medias. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on obviously YouTube. That's where we are. I'm also on Twitter, but I don't really care about Twitter. I'm on Reddit. Pretty much anywhere you want to look for me, I'm Precious Juggalos. Just type that in, search it, you'll find me. But if you want to talk to me, my name is Shovel, and that's what I answer to. In spite of what some weirdos try to push on me, my name ain't Precious. It's Shovel. Anyway, thanks y'all for joining. I'll see you Monday. Love y'all. Whoop whoop y'all. Now I got to go join the kid party. We'll see how that goes. Bye.